What's up, everyone? Welcome back. And XLM still is pumping. All right, so let's get into some stellar conversation, pun intended, and talk crypto here as you guys are all waking up. Appreciate you guys tuning in and enjoying the weekend that we've been into a lot of green. And this is one where we're starting to see a little correction on the day. I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts and comments as well as get you guys on your way. So if you give me a couple minutes of your time, I will explain to you why XLM has seen an incredible rise. So if you guys are invested in XLM, great. If you're not, that's fine too. This is just an update sharing you guys my thoughts and the reasons why XLM is pumping. As always, we talk all crypto here on the channel, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe right down below where we'll be giving you guys our daily thoughts as we dive into this incredible thing we call cryptocurrency. Okay, so let's talk about it a little bit more. So before we get into it, though, I do want to share with you guys my exchange sponsorship. This is Build Your Dream Finance, otherwise known as BYDFI. Okay, so the interesting thing about them is that you can do no fees for spot trading, and within the futures game, this is one where you can also use their platform to trade futures. Okay, I use this app every single day. It's one of my favorites in terms of interface and easeability. Also, they have the hottest sign-up promotion in the game right now. 10% cash back on your money up to $1,000. So yes, deposit $10,000. You will get $1,000 cash back using my link down below. BYDFI, one of my favorite exchanges I use in the market. Make sure you guys check it out. Do your research, due diligence, and if you want to start trading on BYDFI, do so today. Okay, so let's get into it. And that's something where we're going to look into kind of the narrative, and the best way to start off talking about it is looking into the chart. Now, XLM still up 22.4% on the day. All right. And I bet you a lot of you guys are watching this video and you're wondering, what is XLM? So we're going to talk about that as well. Okay. Quick little background as we get into it, and I'll share with you guys kind of what's going on. But this has been an incredible month, year, and week for XLM. The one thing about XLM is we all know how it's closely kind of correlating and related with XRP. So with what's going on in that battle and all that good stuff within XRP's developments, XLM has been reaping some rewards on the other side of the coin. Okay, so let's talk about it more so in depth. I do want to share with you guys my trading indicator and take a dive into the trading view just to wake up and look at this. This is kind of what you call a God candle in a way, but these are daily candles. So some good morning wood to start off your day as we look into this green candle. But anyways, 54 cents. We have sold off a little bit, but still wicking up almost to the 64 cents level. Outstanding weekend for XLM. Okay, so let's kind of talk about kind of why it's doing what it's doing. All right, so what is XLM in the first place? Stellar lumens, right? Getting back to 2021 highs, coinciding with the Ripple rally. But this is something where you have to look into kind of being one of the more popular blockchains. Just briefly, this is something established by Gavin Wood, Ripple's co-founder, enabling a way for people to move money in an easy way. A lot of people don't know, but there is something also going on with them. One of the biggest successes that has come from the partnership with Circle, okay, that Stellar has had, is the fact that they have partnered with USDC. Obviously, we know how that all works, and the MoneyGram. Okay, so finance remittance. Okay, that is what they deal with. That's what their specialty is. And Stellar also has a partnership with Franklin Templeton, an asset manager with over 1.5 trillion. And that is where you can look at kind of those figures and relative to the scale of cryptocurrency. And that's roughly around 50% right now, as it's a little bit under 50% now as crypto continues to surge even higher. Okay, but this is something where we look into kind of what they're doing. Other partnerships, it is worth noting, Felix, Bitso, and Fireblocks is to note. But why is it rising? Okay, so let's talk about that. This is something where you look into kind of the narrative that we can be talking about. There's a few things at bay. Most notably, and obviously, if you want to get into it, it will be the fact that the overall broader market is pumping. Okay, we have seen also kind of what we're looking at as Bitcoin is 1.8 trillion, and that's where we're now in the top 5 in terms of whichever asset you want to talk about. Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, doesn't matter. Gold does not matter. We look at Bitcoin now at top 5. Second, we are taking more risk on as investors, right? The fear and greed is soaring, and that's something where Stellar will do well when there's more greed in the market. And obviously, as an altcoin, we are even not even in altcoin season according to the index as we sit there around 35, and that's kind of where we hit 70 or more. That's kind of when altcoin season will begin. If you really want to get technical with it, I look at my wallets every day, and I could kind of make the argument that altcoin season has begun now. All right, but this is more importantly what we have to talk about, right? The good news with XRP, okay, and Ripple. That's kind of where we look at it. That's kind of my odds-on bet, is just kind of, pumping the other side of the argument, the other side of the coin, and that's why we're seeing XLM pump. If we want to get more in depth, we're going to dive into this tweet right here. Some more news why XLM is pumping. Futures contracts gobbling up the supply, 8.9 billion in trading, okay? This is where we're seeing potentially a huge move, okay? We want to talk about some of the volume. Look at the open interest for XLM. You can see this right now on the respective exchanges here in this graphic. 4.67 billion on Binance. That's just incredible. Then you can see OKX, Bybit, BitGet, BingX, CoinX, Coinbase, Kraken, and HTX in that order. Next, we're going to dive into the derivatives volume at 8.98. That's what we've talked about. Huge open interest within XLM, so all bets are off when we talk about that. This is kind of where you look into kind of the assets within Grayscale's investments, right? According to their 10K filing, they have increased 10% for the year 2024. And that's kind of the bigger news. Now, the other thing is that we want to talk about kind of as well as that is we go down that narrative and where you would see kind of this moving to, okay? Historically, we've seen XRP and XLM kind of trade within each other, alongside each other, and the price action kind of coincides with each other, all right? And with the news with Ripple going public, possibly, as an IPO, that's a big storyline that would, in my opinion, not only benefit XRP, but XLM as well. Kind of one of those sleeping giants that we're seeing this rotation, and I call it, and as I talk meme coins a lot on the channel, a shuffling of the deck. All right. And I just think that what we're seeing right now is a reshuffling of the deck. Different altcoins are all going to go on their runs. Okay. And it all happens kind of cyclically. They can't all run at once. Okay. They can all rise kind of like how we saw yesterday, but XLM was a clear winner, and that's kind of what I'm talking about, is that margin, okay? So that's kind of my update for XLM. If you want to know more, please subscribe down below, but enjoy this. We did flash momentum up back on November 8th, and that run has continued substantially. We'll see how long this green candle goes. Appreciate you guys all watching. Give me a couple minutes of your time. If you do want to enjoy that sign-up promotion within BYDFI, links down below for that as well. And I also have MargX in the description too if you prefer just straight futures trading. But I appreciate you guys all watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow in the next video. Cheers.